Oh my goodness, what is going on? I'm so excited to do this reading. Hello, if you're seeing this message, this is going to be a collective message for whoever comes across this. This message might be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But I am trying to build my collective and my community, so these messages might be for you if you're connecting with me and my energy. Let's fucking go. I'm really excited. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized after that 7-7 portal. Um, I'm getting very strong messages from spirit that I want to share, and I'm super fucking pumped. I don't know if you can fucking tell, but I'm super fucking pumped. Okay? So, first message is like Aquarius Moon energy. I'm an Aquarius Moon, but I actually rolled the Astro dice and I got Aquarius Moon. So, there's something very specific about you being asked to make choices with your logic over your emotions right now. Um, Use your logic and allow your logic to drive you forward. You're getting a lot of downloads and information from the spirit realm right now, specifically through nature. And when I say nature, everything in our mother, like everything in our Mother Earth, everything on Mother Earth is nature technically. Like all of this stuff, even technology, is even if it's man-made, that is a emanation of divine energy, manifestation of divine energy. So everything that we have in our 3D world is very, very important right now. I have been seeing a lot of lime green cars, okay? Lime green cars and pink cars. The pink cars kind of stopped. So I feel like we're in the lime green era now, because now the lime green ones won't fucking stop. Like I'm seeing them everywhere, okay? So that could be a sign that you're connected with this message, aligned with this energy. It's a sign from the spirit realm. Also, just anything about birds. I was gonna say bees too, and then I thought of birds and the bees. So their mate, there's also just like this lovey-dovey energy. So it's so polarizing in that way where like spirit wants you to be making logical decisions right now, but there's also like this incoming like romantic energy. It doesn't necessarily need to be like romantic love. It could be just like the romancing of life, of like receiving things that are going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And those decisions that you're making logically are going to bring in those things that are going to make you emotionally fulfilled. So it's almost like making decisions right now that may not feel comfortable, but it's making room for new energy, okay? Let's see what the energy is coming through. But yeah, my name is Maddie. If you don't already know, if you don't know me, I'm building my YouTube community. Please like, follow, and subscribe. It really, really helps. I'm trying to build a YouTube community, a collective, because I want to make videos like this where you can get a reading, a collective reading, and just hang out with me. And yeah, I really want to move my collective and grow this collective on YouTube. I have mainly made readings on TikTok, and I'm not really feeling that right now. I don't really think I'm going to make videos on TikTok anymore. So please come join this collective here. And I'm going to be planning on hopefully posting multiple collective readings every week. And as the community grows, I will start making a schedule and all that good stuff. But yeah, so glad you're here. I started this reading earlier and I had to stop, but it was 222 earlier and I just saw 222 again. So that's what made me think of it. So alignment, okay? Alignment. And also spring, because I just saw 402 on the timer. There's seeds that you planted this spring that are starting to sprout and grow. The message of you haven't physically seen the evidence yet has been causing you to doubt these manifestations, but they are arriving, okay? I also heard the song, and I looked it up. It's from Pretty in Pink. So I don't know if that movie is significant for someone. 80s movies. The Breakfast Club has been channeling for me really strongly lately. But this song is called If You Leave from Pretty in Pink by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Go listen to that song. But it's, I think, at the end of the movie, and it's like very sentimental, And it's kind of like, I looked up the meaning, the meaning, it's kind of like the concept of like when you're moving from one era to the other, and how it can be bittersweet, like leaving those things behind even though you know it's for the best. There could be people you're leaving behind, there could be situations, mindsets, groups, jobs, like any sort of thing that you're leaving behind and you're moving into this new era. Up leveling, I just heard. So this is for your highest good. um, Pisces and Aries energy coming through here. So something that you planted, Pisces and Aries season, is starting to physically manifest. Like you're going to start seeing, or you're already seeing, the results of this. So Spirit, what is the energy right now? Let's do the check-in for the collective. What is the general energy right now besides that Aquarius moon? 6. The number 6, fix. Okay, interesting. In the second house, okay, I felt like I said jobs for a reason as well, because the second house has been also coming up a lot. This is finances and money, your possessions, your values, what you have, your stability. This is Taurus energy. And then the number 6, this is a number of balance, of harmony, of healing, the ability to transcend difficulties. And the most important element of the number 6 is balance. Okay, so 6 comes in after the 5. 5 is a very difficult number. It's a necessary number. The energy of constriction and change and challenges are needed, but this is like the breath of fresh air after the challenges that you've been facing. It's almost like you've been going through a dark night of the soul, or you've been transcending a lot of difficulties, and now things are starting to fix. I just heard things are starting to click into place. Okay, my mind is like moving so fast right now, it's like hard for me to speak. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like I'm tripping over my words. It's hard for me to channel right now, because I think there's just so much information downloading. This morning the collective energy was Ace of Wands and Eight of Wands, and also the energy of seeing signs through nature, and also fairies. So I pulled out my fairies deck. We'll pull from that. I'm also getting like just a lot of ancestral messages. Like this feels like ancestors. Ancestors of yours, past loved ones. Like this is angels, angelic energy, angelic souls from the other side assisting you with your work right now. And it specifically could be regarding your fear and overthinking, okay? And they're wanting you to know how to, or assisting you making these logical choices, and to trust these logical choices, finding that balance between your logic and your intuition so you can make clear. It's giving King of Swords and King of Cups energy, okay? Again, Pisces energy is coming through very strong. So let's see. Also Aquarius. So what is the animal energy coming through? Because we got that animal energy, and I wanted to pull from the animal spirit deck to see what's going on for the collective connecting with this message. Spirit, please show me the animal spirit that best shows what's going on with them. Okay, crocodile and fox. Okay, so in this deck, so a lot of decks talk about the fox being like cleverness. It's a little bit of that Seven of Swords energy where it can be like sneaky, mischievous, things like that. But this particular deck, it talks about the fox being about love and being about like a very good partner. This is a confirmation about romance, okay? And this is more of like that Seven of Swords energy. Even though this is water energy, this is giving that Pisces energy, okay? Where it's like kind of unexpected, it's kind of hidden in the dark. It's interesting because my friend and I were talking about this Pisces Neptune energy, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and she was like describing that feeling of being like in the abyss of an ocean. Not that you find crocodiles in the abyss of the ocean, but it's kind of like they're the type of predator where like they don't want you to see them. They're like very much stalking their prey. So maybe, the stalking of the prey, people might be seeing you as like a very good potential partner right now, because in Pretty in Pink, at the end of the movie, the friend Ducky, he's like been in love with her. his whole life they've been friends, and he's like having to let her go because she found this guy that she really loves, and she never has really romantically loved Ducky. And so you could have multiple suitors right now. Like, we'll get confirmation, but with this fox energy, this is giving love, 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 like the unexpected romance. And I think it's like giving, this is sneaking in when you least expect it, or it's like sneaking in a way that it's interesting. I want to get more information here of like what this is all about, what is going on. So, okay, from the ancestor spirit, what is this? I just heard with the fox, that song, that Rickrolled song, Never Gonna Give You Up. So 80s music is coming through very strong. The letters P and R, you could be in PR, personal relations, could be in HR, you could be really good with dealing with people, and there's like kind of you're dealing with energy that isn't your usual way of handling things. Like, you're a very loving person, and you're very straightforward with your love, and you're having to learn how to be more calculated, which may feel uncomfortable for you, but spirit is saying like it's not supposed to be in a bad way. It's not calculated to be manipulative. It's calculated to make the best choices for yourself. We have to have that balance of logic and intuition, right? So take care of your needs. Winter so Druid is coming through. Hold the space. So this is like an old type of sage energy. Holding the space for yourself. Yeah, there's something coming through here about you're learning how, this is giving hermit energy. Like, you're going within, you're alone right now, but you've been doing things that have been guiding the way towards these changes. This is giving like hermit to the Wheel of Fortune energy, that 9 to the 10 energy. I did also see 9999 yesterday. Drum, dream and journey. Okay, yeah, so you've had a dream, you're on the journey towards the dream, going to the beat of your own drum. Aquarius Moon is also very much like that type of energy. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Okay, so if you aren't already doing this, I feel like you are so aligned with your goals right now. It's so important to protect yourself. I feel like it's also saying you are already surrounded with protective energy. Like, you have very strong, that's what I didn't say earlier, you have very, very strong angelic spiritual protection. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. So eagles could be significant. Like I said, birds, finding feathers, seeing particular birds. I found a blue jay feather yesterday in front of my car, which was so fucking cool. Monarch butterflies, black and yellow butterflies, and bees. Also doves, and doves represent love, right? Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Okay, interesting, because I'm like saying the exact opposite, and right when I was talking about love, it was talking about that. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Okay, so the water guardian came out right under dream and journey. So it's like you are following your intuition towards your dreams, but you're being asked right now to make logical decisions regarding that. Because yeah, this holding the space to see a higher perspective. Like, you're holding the space and you're seeing things completely differently right now. You're going and moving in a different direction. That's also what I'm getting with this arrow, is that like you're just moving on up, and as you ascend, there is going to be low vibrational energy that follows you. I'm about to laugh because I saw it. Look at this. The feather, like I said. You are not alone. Guardian angel. Magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. Yeah, so it's like you are unlocking the magic within. You're unlocking this certain energy that you have not had access to before. And you have very strong protection. To clarify, like I said, this could mean that you have strong protection. You literally got this card that says Guardian Angel. You are not alone. So you are very, very protected as you ascend. But Spirit is saying, like, don't forget to do your rituals, though, for protection. To sage your house, to do, like, visualizations, to do Reiki, to clear your energy, to make sure you're, like, wearing protective crystals. You're cleansing the energy of your home. Cleaning can be protective and cleansing, okay? So just look into cleansing, clearing, and protecting your energy, because as you ascend, I'm also seeing this blue eye up here, and it's reminding me of evil eye. So it's like as you move up, evil eye can grow stronger. So your mind and your heart are finding divine equilibrium, I just heard. Your mind and your heart are finding divine equilibrium, and that's very much in alignment with that 6 energy. Okay, so from the what do the fairies want to say? Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So you could be going through emotional healing right now, and you've had to make logical decisions for yourself to back up that emotional healing. I feel like that's what that is. That's where those like 2 energies, those polarizing energies are balancing each other. That Aquarius Moon energy, it's like you are making very logical decisions regarding your emotions. Because why didn't I say that before too? Yeah, because our moon sign is our emotions. So it's like you are having to make logical decisions regarding your emotions. You're having to make maybe you're doing like particular healing where you are like mentally connecting with yourself, doing this is like different types of therapies. This could be different types of like journaling or connecting with yourself. Maybe like you've been doing a lot more of that sort of spiritual work in some sort of way, with dream and journey. It's saying that like this is in alignment, like this healing is in alignment with your dream and journey. So emotional healing. Wow, and there's butterflies on this card. And I was going to say flowers as well. Purple or yellow flowers could be very significant. But yeah, you're healing and it's bringing you new blessings and love. So that is so beautiful. New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. And there's purple flowers on this card. So there could be a new home. You could have recently moved. You could be moving. I just moved. Flower powered. Wow. Yeah, something about purple and yellow flowers, okay? So be on the lookout for those. There's a lot of signs coming through nature right now. Like Spirit's just saying, keep your eyes open. Keep your third eye open, but make sure it's protected. Make sure you're cleansing your spaces, your chakras. Do I want this card? No. Yeah, even that, I'm like doubting my intuition. Maybe you've been doubting your intuition, being in fear. You are not alone. You are protected. There's nothing to worry about, okay? Wow, new home just came out again. So definitely new home. This is part of your path, this new home. Okay, and whom do you need to forgive? Okay, so your angels are pointing out that there's forgiveness needed here. As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So maybe you've been doing this. Maybe you've been working on forgiveness. If you haven't been, Spirit is coming through and saying like to really like solidify these blessings. If you're not seeing any of this yet, I feel like a lot of you are if you're seeing this, but if you aren't, that will really like speed up the process. You're going to start seeing that. And pregnancy, the birth of a child brings great blessings to you in the world. So that could be happening. This also gives me Empress energy. So like the Empress can also not represent like the actual pregnancy of a human. It could just be like the birth of a project, birth of a relationship, just something new being created in your life, birth of a business. So yeah, this is so, so beautiful. Now I want to pull, okay, hold on. So I want to get some more information particularly about this. Let's pull from my deck and see. I hope this is resonating with you so far. Throat chakra. Okay, so throat chakra healing. Emotional, maybe like this emotional healing, it was hard for you to express yourself. Especially with that blue jay feather, I was feeling that like the blue, the throat chakra, clarity to express yourself, feeling like you can express your emotions, feeling like you can express who you are, feeling like you can say things that you've always wanted to say, stand up for yourself. I want to be friends just to keep you in my life. So I feel like you might be letting go of a lot of people, whether that's like romantic relationships you're letting go of and they still want to be your friend, letting go of actual friends. We'll get more about that. I can't get you out of my head. I'm going nuts. Okay, so angels are pointing out that you need to forgive somebody that is going through your mind and making you feel nuts, or they are feeling like this and you're thinking about them a lot. And so just intuitively, whoever comes into your head, that's who you need to forgive and work on. This could be who you want to keep in your life. Anxiety can't stop. I told you. Confirmation of that fear, okay? Confidence. Wow. Yeah, like this newfound confidence. Before, look at this. This was like kind of in the past position. Anxiety can't stop with throat chakra, okay? So this is saying like you might have like just blabbermouthed and sometimes you weren't even thinking about what you were saying, or you didn't say anything at all. Again, I keep saying the word polarizing, okay? So like there's something very much like black and white. Black and white thinking has also been coming up a lot for the collective. And then we have confidence. I want to be friends just to keep you in my life. So maybe you've been building confidence. People can see you're elevating and it's causing them to not want to lose you, or you actually are letting go of people. The letter D could be significant here. That's coming out over like the person that can't get you out of their head or for you. And then not fair. Interesting. So you might have been like, I just heard like, be aware of making unreasonable demands from your angels or guides, because you might think something is not fair. Everything is aligning how it's supposed to. Everything's in divine alignment. You must believe that everything is happening for a reason, right? And everything is. Like, this is giving, especially after that 7/7 portal. And we have the full moon in Capricorn on Thursday. I'm filming this on July 8th. So that full moon in Capricorn energy versus that that moon in Aquarius energy. Yeah, it's giving like these feeling very, very much. I feel like Capricorn moon is such a difficult moon placement. It can be in its shadow aspects. I want to look up more about it in a second. Hold on. Situationship and comeback and comeback. Okay, so you made a comeback and then people want you to come back. That's so funny. This could be situationships you've had. Straightforward here. I feel like Spirit is being very straightforward with their messages. I just saw 222, but it was 22227. Liar and the letter U. So DU coming through. Got mind on my money and money on my mind. Okay. Scorpio energies coming through here. I see the sunset in your eyes, golden hour. Illusion, fantasy. Spirit slap, stop ruminating in the past. Okay, this came out the other day. So if anyone is like ruminating in the past and you're having trouble like forgiving people, having like, I think you're having anxiety maybe about things that you can't change. Like if you've already done it, like you can't change it. Don't overthink it. And it's almost like, because anxiety could be like fearing the future. But it's like you're having anxiety about things that you can't change. You just have to trust. You have to trust the process. Okay? All right. Any more information about this like love situation? Or like give me more information of what's going on here, Spirit, of like this fox energy. September, lots of people involved. What did I say? There's multiple people interested in you coming your way. September could be significant in some way to that. Okay? Because we're in July, that's 2 months from now. So, yeah, I mean, interesting. There could be developments in your love life or with these projects or things that you want, relationships you want to develop in your life right now could be shifting a lot in September, and things are really starting to pick up right now. Throat chakra. Okay, I just picked up the throat chakra again. And secrets. Wow, Spirit slap, stop ruminating in the past. I put these all back in different places and then picked them up again. So Spirit wanted me to leave these down on the table. Please clarify secrets. Please clarify secrets. Wow. Okay. So somebody broke your heart by keeping secrets from you. Take that as it resonates. Connect to nature. Come through, spirit. Yeah, get out of your head. Go connect to nature in some way because spirit has messages for you there. I'm telling you. Okay, and I just pulled out Scorpio again. And Scorpio is about secretive energy. It can be. So there's something about like secretive energy. That is the past person or this person that can't get you out of their head. Okay, they might have a Scorpio moon. December. Sexual fantasies, old soul. Okay. So September to December. So this somebody's overthinking, having sexual fantasies about you. You could be an old soul. This person could be an old soul. I hate how much I still love you. Yeah, this could definitely be past people. I get a feeling that this mix of people is like new and old people. The letter V could be significant. And let's get one more and move to the next deck. Social media stalking. Okay, I pulled this the other day for the collective messages. So a lot of people looking at your socials. September, December. What card is this? You loved me when I had nothing. I will never forget that. True love never dies. Okay. Ooh, this person feels very deeply for you from the past. But I'm feeling like multiple people from the past and new people are like looking at your social media. Like there's a lot of energy on you. And that's why spirit is saying like you might be having a lot of anxiety because a lot of people are in their minds about you, and then it's making you feel like you're having anxiety and like needing to ground. Maybe that's that that Capricorn moon energy of like needing to move out of the Aquarius moon energy and moving into the Capricorn moon energy of like from the mind, grounding into the body. Okay, it's very, very important. Yeah, I was just gonna pull these cards and be like, situationship, anxiety can't stop, lots of people involved. Kind of messy collective, but it's okay. Just be careful. Desperation. I didn't even see that card fell out onto my lap. So a lot of people are feeling desperate for you. Oh, T collective, T. Forbidden love. Okay. Building self-confidence. That's the second time confidence came out. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. This came out the other day. Heaven is a place on earth with you. You are very angelic to people. That's coming out over the angel placement again. So heaven is a place on earth with you. People see you as an earth angel. You could be an earth angel. You were placed on this earth to heal other human beings, to raise the vibration of the collective consciousness. You are a healer. You are tapping into your healing abilities right now. Tortured by the past. Paranoid. That's the third time that's come out. There are people, this is not you. If you are tortured by the past and paranoid, this is something to look at. Maybe that's what you are healing emotionally, is that that could be like with the subconscious mind, that abyss energy of like, there's kind of some things. This also reminds me of like nightmares, bad dreams, vivid dreams, like unexpected conflicts coming up. This is also just reminding me, it could be like that evil eye energy. Be very careful about cleansing your energy and protecting yourself. I just always imagine myself in a white light bubble, even blue energy for Archangel Michael, because that's the Archangel of protection for when I leave the house. The number 222 is coming out there. Okay. So this is about potential. This is wisdom. This is divine feminine energy. This is like I'm going to pull some tarot, and we have the High Priestess, the number 2 at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Working with your psychic gifts, working with your intuition, working with the unknown differently, working with spirit differently. No one will ever compare to you. You are irreplaceable. You change me forever. They can't handle someone of your caliber. Unblocked. Virgo. The audacity, codependency. I've cried many times over you. I have a pattern of love bombing. Be very aware of the energies around you. I do this all for you. I am a master. Okay, yeah, that's that druid energy of like holding the space to master your own energy and be guided by your own song, I'm hearing. You've never been guided by your own heart song. It's reminding me of The Little Mermaid for some reason, of like how the way she sings, and she has her own, like, this is like your light codes and light language are very, very specific right now. How like you are being led by your own light for the first time. Maybe you followed other people's light, or you felt like you were needing to receive your source of light through other people or things outside of you up until this point of your life. And now you're realizing you don't. This is too painful. I'm blocking it all out. Sex, drugs, distractions help. I feel like this is what you're moving away from. Okay? Give me one more. This one's calling to me. I have to move on. Yeah. I literally just said this is what you're moving on from. I have to move on. Yeah, you're moving on from that. Shut up. Look at how many cards I have. Yes. Come through. Your angels really want you to look into light codes, light language, listening to those frequencies. You can look them up on YouTube. Highly recommend. And then we have Ugly Duckling to Beautiful Swan. So this is how you're being seen right now. Again, with the video games by Lana Del Rey. Maybe listen to that song because that card keeps coming out, okay? And this song, If You Leave, from Pretty in Pink. And in that movie, Pretty in Pink, Molly Ringwald is so iconic, and she gives off very Aquarius Moon energy, where she's very cool, very detached. Like, she has these emotions, but she's like anxious, and she's trying to figure out what she wants, and she's intellectualizing all of it, all of her emotions, and she's super cool, she's super unique, she goes to the beat of her own drum. That movie is very specific. Maybe watch that. The pink card just caught my eye. But yeah, like wearing pink, again, like I mentioned, the pink cars, seeing pink things, I saw a pink parrot on a photo today. You think time is running out, time is an illusion. Patience is a divine virtue, so Spirit is asking you to be patient as you work through this process. Something is about to blow up or combust. It's inevitable, okay? Something big is coming in. Gold. Like, you're about to hit the fucking gold mine. Or you just did. Like, I'm fucking telling you. If you're part of this collective, shit is shifting. Like, it is, like, the seed is planted, and, like, with that pregnancy card, the seed's been fucking planted, if you know what I mean. Or somebody wants to plant their seed inside of you. Mommy. If you were a mommy. If you were a puppy, you're wanting to do that to someone, or like you're ready for that, or that could be a business you're wanting to do, male or female. Okay, with the tarot. Let's see what Spirit is wanting to come through for the collective. Please clarify. Yes, Two of Wands. So what you're moving away from. Two of Wands is Aries, Mars. So that gives very much Tower energy, where it's like you're choosing one path and it's kind of like burning away the other path. Like you're very much making a choice of like which path you want to go down with your life. You're really looking at all the options right now, and you're thinking big picture with that eagle in that placement, that higher perspective. Wow, an Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is a new beginning, taking inspired action towards what you want. Spirit, please clarify moving on. Thank you. The I can't make this shit up. I'm a little psychic, you know? And the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. So you are moving on to bigger and better things. Like, and again, with the illusion. You think time is running out. Time is an illusion. Look at that. Look how far you've come on your journey. I love this Queen of Pentacles. Because look at that path that she's looking down. She's looking at her past. Again, there's something about like you looking at the past. But Spirit's wanting to call you out of like recognizing that the past is essentially an illusion because it's not happening right now. So don't over ruminate in the past. Like, it's important to see where you came from. It's important to analyze the past if you're doing healing regarding the past. But there's a balance, right? So you're seeing every illusion right now. Tower moment after tower moment. I feel like there's a lot of unexpected shit coming into your life. The tower isn't something to be feared, in my opinion. if we have fear about it, it makes it a lot more intense. It can be like catastrophic in certain ways. Maybe there are catastrophic things happening. And if there are, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you all the love and healing. But again, when we go through tragedy, when we go through hardship, a lot of that, again, at the end of the day, is to prepare us. It's building a new foundation. It's burning down what wasn't working to start us anew, okay? So there's something about that energy that needed to be rid of. So with this Tower and Queen of Pentacles, this is literally giving like complete new self-concept, like burning everything about the old you down and building yourself from the ground up, putting and pouring all of your energy into you, what you want, the life you want, and caring for you. It's like, ooh, you're using because the pentacles can also represent energy, right? So it's like you're using your energy, you're taking care of yourself differently. You could be feeding yourself. This is like literally changing everything about your life, everything you're feeding yourself, everything you're consuming, okay? If you're not doing this already, that's what Spirit is wanting. Everything I'm saying, if you're not doing it already or it's not already happening, these are messages that Spirit wants you to take into consideration. So this is over the forgiveness and the light codes. Okay, 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. And the Prince of Swords, so that's the King of Swords. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. You see these cards? This is a very different energy, okay? This is being aware of this tower. It's almost like the tower, when a fire is burning, that black smoke that comes up and it can take a while for the smoke to settle. It's giving very much of that, of like after the tower burns down, be very careful not to worry or think that it's a failure because your manifestations haven't fully shown up yet. I feel like you have been feeling like things are not fair, being very like demanding again with your spirit guides of like, I'm not seeing what I want. And Spirit is saying like, okay, if you think that way, it's going to stay that way. But to shift this, you have to change the way that you think. Literally, like your thoughts determine your reality, okay? So it's very much saying like, what do we want with our life? We have to make the decisions based on and that are in alignment with those decisions in that life. And we're going to turn this around, okay? So with the light codes are going to heal lack mindset. They're going to heal anything. I feel like you have a lot because the 7 of Pentacles can be about like you already have so much harvested and you're not giving that enough credit. If you think that you don't have enough, you're not going to have enough, right? It's like this is the upside down pentagram. This is giving like there's physical things right in front of you, like in the Rider-Waite, they have their heads down walking past the church, like they're not, it's like right there, but they're not going inside. It's like, are they not allowed to go inside? Are they choosing not to look up? They're like so focused on their pain, they're not seeing the blessings right in front of them. Ooh, that's what that is, okay? So it's like you're so focused on fear at times, or you could be so focused on this certain goal. If you're not seeing it right in front of you, you're losing faith. So this is really about reconnecting to your faith, okay? Let's get one card of advice. That was fast. Thank you. Another 2 of Pentacles. Change. Things are changing, okay? With the 10 of Pentacles. What did I just say? This is like the opposite energy of that 7 and 5 of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacle energy. This is like your physical reality. Things that are in front of you, your body, your life, like the things you can see, feel, touch, is changing and using earth energy to benefit you. This is your money. Your money is changing. You're up leveling. You're doing things differently, so you're going to receive more. This is like the ultimate financial fulfillment. This is like family inheritance. You could be getting like family inheritance. You could be making a name for yourself. It's like you are making a family name, or you're continuing the family name, family business, or like you're starting your own legacy. Ooh, that's what I feel. You're starting your own legacy. One more card for advice. And again, with change takes balance. You see the yin and yang, and change is the only constant in life. So don't get too attached, because that 5 and 7 of Pentacles can be talking about being way too attached to physical outcomes. Okay, adjustment and the Princess of Swords. So this is more air energy. This is Libra energy coming through very strong. Um, there could be like specific contracts you could be signing. This is about like being very aware of the fine print again with moving. So if you're moving, be very aware of that. You could be purchasing property. You could be getting married, signing a prenup, like just contracts, like things like that are very important right now. But again, with adjustment, this is about equilibrium of the mind. And I said that earlier, divine equilibrium of the mind and becoming very aware. It's almost like the Page of Swords is quick. It's like you're very quick to notice things. Like you're very, and it's not like overly defensive. And with the Three of Wands, yes, I love this because we at the beginning with the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands talks about seeing your ships come in. You're starting to see, because when we get to the number three is where we first start seeing things taking form. We're starting to understand. People think that two is where we see the form because it's like splitting something in two and making something. No, it's like when we add that third element where it's like, oh, like we are seeing that actual thing come to life. Okay. Wow. And I just cut to gold again. So yeah, pop goes the weasel. This is going to be surprising. You're never alone just came out again. So you've been also feeling very alone with this Five of Pentacles energy. Spirit really wants you to know, like, you are not alone. I feel like you've been isolating yourself. And there's more resources to you. I saw a dead bee yesterday in my hallway, and I was like, the bee would have survived if it went back to the hive. So just be very careful about that. Really quickly, before we do confirmations, I just want to pull from the Romance Fairy deck because I feel like there is, just for people that are wanting to know about romance, there is multiple people coming through, especially with that Pretty in Pink song. And it's past and future. These two wanted to flip out. Open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So opening the heart, okay? That Five of Pentacles, maybe you've been feeling alone and you've been feeling like you're not going to find someone, having your head down, and you're not seeing someone that's right in front of you already. This person could already be in your life and you don't see them that way yet. Wow. Benefit of the doubt though. Give your relationship a chance. Yeah. I feel like there might be someone in your life that you haven't looked at that way. You could be shifting with that. Holiday. Enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your life. You could be meeting this person on vacation. You could be going on a vacation to see this person or with this person. Maybe this person's in your life already. Falling in love. Sudden feelings that this is the one. I'm telling you. I feel like freedom, healthy space and room to breathe. Wow. So yeah, like this is saying like the openness. This is healthy. Actions speak louder than words. Acts of service. This is someone that's different. I feel like this is new love. There's like a lot of past people thinking about you, but you're looking at new love. You're moving forward. Best friend. Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. So this person's going to feel like a best friend. I mean, this person could be your best friend already. Physical connection. So love yourself first, physical connection. So again, all of those pentacles could be saying that you could be getting that physical connection. With that Queen of Pentacles coming out and the Empress being mentioned, again with the Tower, that could be like very like dynamic sex too, like very the Tower can represent an actual like orgasm. So get it, Queen. It's in the present position. You could be also doing like something that I talk to a lot of people about. And if you're watching this far, I'm going to give you the secrets, okay? Because we were talking about secrets, okay? Maybe you want the secrets to how to get all these things. Because we had secrets come out. So, rubbing one out or flicking you know what I mean? Getting off by yourself. That act, when you're actually climaxing, if you think about your manifestations as that happens, that is one of the most powerful ways to manifest, okay? You didn't hear it from me, okay? Physical connection, the sacredness of bodies becoming one, self-love. So you've possibly like become your own best friend, and it's bringing something into physical union. It's bringing in things physically. Divine timing, a serendipitous event. So divine timing is at play here. You are free because you found self-love. Maybe you feel like you're not physically attracted to this person, or you don't know how to physically connect with them. Like that hasn't been a possibility, but you're meant to open your heart to the possibilities of things changing, okay? Wow, and I just cut to psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. So this is a very intense connection. I feel like you just have psychic connection with a lot of people in general. A lot of people are involved. That card kept wanting to come out. A lot of people, you might be very secretive. You might give off that Scorpio energy. You might be a Scorpio, where people are very interested in you, and you give off very much of like this ethereal Lana Del Rey vibe to people, where they want to know more about you. You're very much like, you always leave people guessing. You've been shocking people again with that tower energy. Like you've been, that's the tower, and the Queen of Pentacles also is very in alignment with that ugly duckling to the beautiful swan, where you might have like completely transformed who you are physically, mentally, energetically, and it's really like magnetizing and attracting all of your dreams, all of like the things that you want. This is like, whew, this has been such an amazing reading. I'm so happy for you, collective. I'm going to get some confirmations and then we'll close out. I just wanted to jump in really quickly and say, if you made it this far, there's a lot of confirmations and papers that flew on the floor that I didn't realize that I dropped. So look in the comments below for additional confirmations. Love you. And if you're still watching, again, thank you for being here. I love you. I'm trying to build my YouTube community. Like I said, I want to make videos like this. I want to connect with you because this is why I do this. This is why I do this, to help heal, to give you the messages that you need to hear for your highest good. It's 3:20. It was 3:21 just now. SRT, street, TT came out. So T significant. Skirt. What's interesting, I just said skirt because this says took slow. Spirit is saying take something slow, especially in love. Taking things slow is good for you right now. So SRT DEC, December and September. Okay, there's something very particular about September and December because we had those cards come out. Okay, so September birthday, December birthday, or that period of time is significant to this in some way. Okay, or that's going to be a very specific time for you in love. It's giving like, you know what it's making me think of like a Christmas movie, like Love Actually. That I haven't thought of that movie in a long time. But I feel like things that you thought were impossible, it's like believe in the impossible. Like spirit, if spirit has their hand in it, wow, baby, someone's gonna have a baby. And the letters BK are coming out, okay? But hand and baby. Spirit has a hand in making this happen. Like spirit is so involved in everything that's going on in your life. You might think going slow is bad, but spirit is saying like it's not. Okay? Just trust. Trust. Deck, I don't know why someone could be like building a deck on their house, or like you could be going to a place with a deck, like a boat dock or a deck, or like a vacation home. Italy could be significant. St. Croix or the Virgin Islands, going on a cruise. Okay, and one more. Okay, so these are charms, confirmation. Okay, Black Star, made with love. Again, with hands, you could be making things actually with your hands, or doing something, creating something with your hands. Because we have hand here, that Queen of Pentacles. You're using your hands differently. You're touching yourself differently. There's something about sensuality, that Venus energy coming through, okay? We have grapes here. It's making me think of Nine of Pentacles. It's like really just living a life of luxury, treating yourself super well, or like you're finally getting that. And we have a little rocking horse. So again, somebody could be having a child. You could see a rocking horse that could be significant in some way. But kids are coming through here. We have a candy cane. Christmas time. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And butterfly. Okay. Some more about the butterflies. So seeing the butterflies, that's Spirit. That's your guides. They're talking to you. Something I always tell people, when you're seeing the angel numbers, when you're having your ears ringing, when you're seeing the synchronicities, the butterflies, the things in nature or in your life, um, remember what you're thinking, or be aware of what you're thinking at that moment. And Spirit is like Spirit is aligned with that thought, that download in that moment, and that's what it's telling you about. So I always tell people, are like, what does that mean? And I'm like, you have to be very aware of, like, when you see those signs, what are you thinking about, or what's going on in that moment. Okay. Virgo North Node could be significant. So this is like you having a purpose in this life, to heal, to lead spiritually, like I was saying. Life path 11. It could be a life path 11. Leo Mercury. So that's like someone that very much you have you're having like very dynamically creative thoughts, or you are a Leo Mercury. I was going to say Saturn. South Carolina, significant for someone. Pisces rising. Yellow. The color yellow, again, like I said, yellow flowers, yellow things. Yellow cars could be, I also have 555 when I said that. Yellow cars are indicative of your spirit guides being like, the changes are coming. The changes are coming. Trust, trust, trust. I love that. I love that. Purple. Shut the fuck up. I said yellow and purple flowers. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Or like, if you see yellow or purple things, maybe you'll see a purple car. But like, if you see yellow or purple things, it's just confirmation from this message, okay? Months. Okay. Yes, I'm feeling like September to December, all right? Like, damn, this is crazy. Wisconsin could be significant for someone. And again, you don't have to have any association with those places, but like, you might hear someone mention South Carolina or Wisconsin. It's confirmation that the message is aligned with you. California could be significant. Just, California, here we come. The OC, you could be watching that show. I love that song, the theme song. Rachel Bilson just came through, RB, because she's from that show. Those could be your initials. You could look like Rachel Bilson. We have the letter A. So adding the letter A into there, you could be Year of the Rat. The word bad keeps coming out. I feel like Spirit is saying slow down if you feel like things are going bad or you're doing bad. Like, if you're ever thinking that, slow down your thought process and remember to have compassion and be kind to yourself, okay? Libra, Jupiter. So expansion in relationships. Beautiful. And Gemini rising. Okay, so those could be significant for you. I'm going to get one more charm. Or two more came out. Okay, yellow smiley faces could be a sign from your spirit guides. And oh my god, this is reminding me of a baby foot. I'm sorry, something about someone having a baby, and it says made with love too. Like, you want to have a baby, you're about to have a baby, find that out. Maybe you like actually are pregnant. But yeah, that's coming through very strong, okay? Snowflake, again, December. December's super important. Sorry, one more. Spirit's telling me to pull more. Life path number 22. Life path 11 and 22 are like they're some of the more spiritual life path numbers. So again, spiritual leading. You're a very, very rare soul, okay? Very, very rare. Spirit wants you to remember that. Little pink baby carriage. And this reminds me of Cinderella too, and a girl. Somebody could be having a baby girl. Confirmation with the pink bow. That's wild. Okay, please comment down below if any of this resonated with you. If you're still with me, I love you so much. Again, my name's Maddie, good Gemini. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my Instagram or the link in my bio of my YouTube to my Calendly to book a private reading with me. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. And I'm sending you so much love. Last one, Florida, Florida, bro, Florida. It's crazy because I'm from California, and I moved to Florida, and look how many I have in here. Like, it's just wild the way that stuff comes through. I love you so much, and I will catch you in the next one.